high-stakes game of cat and mouse. They still have GPS monitors on Paul's and Peter's vehicles, but so far they haven't yielded any compelling information.
They've gotten in the habit of checking the location of Mr. Palmer on a regular basis. If there was another bombing, you wanted to know where they were, both Peter and Paul. Thanksgiving morning, I get up and there's no signal from the GPS on Paul's vehicle.
I woke up this morning with this. Dead signal. It's going to take Paul more business.
So we drive by his house, the vehicle's not there, and I look in the kitchen window and there's Paul Moore staring. He wasn't planning on contact that day with Mr. Moore, so we just left.
That was weird.
On the drive back to the station, they're not alone.
Paul Moore's trailing.
So I look in the rearview mirror and there's Mr. Paul Moore into this vehicle right behind us. And I speed up some, he speeds up.
Yeah, that's the old ones though. I'm waiting on a football game.
And he's still gaining on it. Slam on the brakes, and he passed us out. He was going about 95 miles an hour. For somebody to go after,
they say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing, because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Welcome everyone to Louisville, Kentucky, L&N Stadium, home of the Cardinals. As we'll see a squad from the American, the South Florida Bulls, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Louisville Cardinals. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling.
Inside, on the number of the negative items. We find officially that ultimately, according to FBI laboratory, was consistent with the fish line that we found on the boat that was out at the bottom.
And the Bulls will kick it away to start us off.
No big deal. No rat traps that I think the average person would have.
we found roll stamps that were the same type of stamps that were on the letters that we received from the bomber. We found file folders that had
fielded
labels
in the end zone.
that
It's
contained
golden.
labels.
Eagles looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Louisville's offense will go to work first. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare game last weekend.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but we can't turn it over. Jason, those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won, and last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. When you're going backwards, you're giving the offense on the other side more possessions because you turn it over.
Turning it on! That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
He'll pull it down and run. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for every single play.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
I love the quick decision that QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Snagged in the middle. It's golden. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down?
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the
You can get to the it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Timeout call by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. And the Cardinals have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. Trying to beat the DT.
Sure.
Big scrap. Touchdown Cardinals. Once he got some room, it was over.
A lot of times you see those receivers as soon as they get to the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. You got to step on him. You got to step on him. And then perfectly out in front, you can see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
And he makes the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Returner's going to try to see what he can get. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So USF's offense will go to work for the first time. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game out. I thought the defense did a really good job of confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressure. So no different today. The defense obviously watched the film, and they're going to come out and they're going to do the same thing and get this guy out. As a quarterback, he has to know what to expect early in this one.
If I'm his offensive coordinator, I want to get started off on the right foot, man. Get the ground game going. Make it easy because last week was such a disaster. We want to turn the page. We need some confidence. We need some good mojo. First drive, we need something good to happen early so we can forget about that last week.
The Bulls are facing 3rd and inches. To the ground to try to move the chains. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call.
Shit crazy, boy.
That penalty cost them a 3rd down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away.
They said they did not want to get them.
Lining up to convert 3rd down.
Actually, just this happens,
Anderson wants to throw. Gets it out fast. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. And the Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, the ground game. All right, guys, big picture here. Let's talk some USF. The biggest problem for schools at this level is getting enough big guys, particularly on the offensive line. And getting a 3-star guy like this can really help them.
Yeah, and when you get guys like that on your offensive line, if you can get a couple dudes like that, all of a sudden now you can hang with bigger, better competition. Games are still won and lost in the trenches. And I know this is just one piece, but getting this 3-star offensive lineman who was very highly recruited, that was a massive win for this head coach.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming.
And that's a play on 3rd down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give them a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
Oh, a big decision here early as they leave the offense on the field in their own territory. They want to keep this opening drive alive. And that decision will be questioned for a while. This offense has it with really good field position. Got a man, it's Golden. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make him miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. The Cardinals come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. The give to the back. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. Fires to the tight end. Needs a little room. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
Well, it's a nice job, too, the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Now the play fake. Bought a little time, lets it go. They're working that left side. Can White cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now...
Touchdown! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Busting big runs like this is a total team effort. Obviously, the back has to find the hole, but you got to have everybody around them doing their job to make it a good play call.
And everybody around them doesn't just mean the offensive line. The receivers getting their blocks downfield is a big deal, too.
It's a huge deal. We always talk about them catching passes, but blocking is so important for those guys.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary. You saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
Anderson will throw. A little screen to the running back. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again.
Why would you not keep going?
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And what a job by the defense, seeing the quarterback throw the football, break on the football, no space allowed as soon as he can.
Breaks into the open. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
I like the QB here. Very decisive, understanding. I get the ball to my slot guy. He can make plays after him. Like the quickness, the speed, the elusiveness. You watch him, man. He catches the football, and a big play can happen. And you saw after the catch, man, he's got some wheels.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to go up top. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. The Bulls really need to keep this drive alive on third down. To the ground to try to pick up the first. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense.
Just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Runs through a tackle. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Louisville has the edge. And that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there. And that... Fourth down. And the Cardinals send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Wants to bring it back. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Anderson wants to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. Intercepted for the 11th time. Taking it the other way. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to win the field position with the return.
What a big game-changing play. I love when you see defensive players, they jump on the ball like they were the offensive guys. So aggressive, going and getting that pick, creating some big mojo for your team.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
We're only in the first half already. This guy's got 2 TD passes, so you could see the defensive coaching staff on the sideline telling this D-line, guys, we got to get after this guy. We have to affect his rhythm and not let him be so comfortable back there. Right there, they were able to get after him. Let's see if they can keep it up.
And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. The short hands, it's Mitchell. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. That took every ounce of leg strength he had to sneak that one into the left corner. And that lead grows even bigger.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Trailing now by 17, David, this is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on the board.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the second level and getting a hat on a linebacker. That's why those types of plays are successful.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
And the Bulls can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They make the tackle at the 22. We'll give him 5 yards on the play. It'll be enough for a first down.
And that's a good second down run. Commit to the running game, run the football. Great gain, great job by the offensive line. Keep it rolling.
They go to the ground. They'll give him maybe one on the play. It's down to the 20. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Wide receiver going in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
The first thing you have to do to make this play successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speed in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he can really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it.
Come on, bro, they're killing me. Keep a fucking field goal. Let's go.
Target, he got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. That'll close the gap to 14. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive.
Man, so many more times we're going to say go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Pulls it, fired complete.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
Back to pass. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
This defense needed something to happen to create some momentum back to their side. They built a deficit. QB's been very comfortable making plays. Exactly what you needed. Put some doubt in his head. Get to him. Hit him. Get physical. They get the sack on this play, and that's just what they needed.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The Cardinals will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. They'll try the left side. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Anderson will throw. Lets it fly. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They couldn't connect on second down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete on the right side. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
Listen, at this point, the end of the first half, you're trying to generate some points. First downs are the most important thing. So a really good job there converting on that third. I love the decision by the quarterback. You kind of wonder, though, are they going to want to be a bit more aggressive and maybe start taking some more shots and attack?
Goodness, that is the way you blow up a play. Quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Hair on fire, caused a wreck. That had to be a blown assignment. Quarterback making adjustments. They'll go to work in the air on second down.
Come on, these niggas got a fucking block for me, bro. What the fuck? Are y'all gonna block?
Now passing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick quickly out to the tight end. They bring him down, but it'll be first down at the 42.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Bulls with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll run the screen, and he's brought down.
Come on, you're holding again, bro. What's up?
So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the 1st down on 3rd and long. Anderson wants to throw. Right on the money. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. After picking up the 1st down, they still have to move quickly here. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Looking to the big tight end. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. This time on target. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right. And maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. Lets it go to the end zone. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Bulls.
And that is a perfect job by the offense, executing that 2-minute situation. The quarterback was really in charge and focused. Made sure that all the right decisions were being made with respect to execution and the clock. This is something you practice all season long, and they execute the 2-minute perfectly here at the end of the half.
And holding on to a first half lead, this offense will play it safe, take a knee, and head to the locker room.
Different circumstances. That's why that no coach. You got to get on that ass. Weren't you on the close of 16?
All right.
I'm scared to look. She got that twitch in her eye. Okay, you got switch. Well, get up here so we can get it. Go. Yeah, hurry. I wish so. Gosh, she would say that shit to me again.
Oh, Ned. For that video you hitting that kid went viral. It's trending now. I'm not trying to make you kill us. Stop looking for behind the deal.
I don't care. I don't care.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas, for the end of a fascinating first 2 quarters of football in Louisville. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at L&N Federal Credit Union Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. And the Cardinals will kick it off to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. South Florida back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second. There he goes! Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. They'll give it to him again. That is a big win for this defense. They were right there as soon as he got the ball.
They're trying to run the ball on 1st down, guys, but just nothing doing up front. Their offensive line got blown up on that play. There was nowhere for that guy to go.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Porter. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You can tell he's thrown over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Bulls are moving quickly down the field. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down.
You're down. Obviously, at the half, you had a conversation. We got to come out and put points on the board. And, Jesse, it looks like they're going to start at the ground game.
And I love this, David, too. Regardless of whether they're losing or they're winning, come out here and try to be the most physical unit here in the 2nd half. Get this run game established.
They'll ride the hot hand. Finds a little bit of room. Give him a couple down to the 23. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that 1st down.
Catch the fucking ball, bro.
Some serious arm strength shown there. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. After making one field goal, he'll need a little distance on. This one a 40-yard try coming. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. That'll cut the lead down to 4, 17-13. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Louisville has it back, and the offense coming out ready to attack.
Come on, bro. That's a fucking pick, Jenkins. Chance to turn the whole fucking game around.
1st down and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. They're setting up the screen. Oh, he's got some space. Running through contact.
They're cheating me, bro.
Running into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet.
They cheat. I got the same shit over there. The way that nigga just booted past it. Get the fuck out of here.
Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. the offense back onto the field. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get...
Going downfield for the big play. Got it in stride at the 15. Touchdown Bulls. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver's streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. Receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
Quickly complete. He gets it in for the two-point conversion, and now they trail by only 3. He'll bring it out. It's Golden. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. Off the RPO, complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Here comes the heat.
Why is it? Oh, the nigga clicks on it on his own, bro.
Completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored.
Ernie on the Jets. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Leaves it with the running back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7.
How was that on me, bro?
On the offensive line, that's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Line getting set on 2nd down. Anderson will throw. Looking to the big tight end. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football.
Why the fuck niggas stop picking this nigga up?
Going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though. How quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Intercepted, big play.
Right back. Right back.
Thanks, Trudy.
Right fucking back.
Drive. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. First play of this drive comes from the 27. They'll run it from the gun. Sports across the 30 to the 32, a pickup of 5.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice his safety and try to get more hats close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down. Because the RPO game's been a problem.
He'll run it again. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Finds his tight end. So important to convert these third downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. The Bulls with the 1st and 10. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them.
This linebacker is not like that.
He's going to score on the interception. Touchdown!
I should have just ran the ball. I seen him creeping over there, too.
Mid-season concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17.
And doing a great job in coverage. Obviously, you got to play run first as a linebacker always. That's your first thought process. But then reading the QB's eyes and breaking on the football, catching it. And then from there, it was easy. Just take it right to the house.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the knee.
And that's how pressure on a quarterback can affect the passing game. They were able to get after him on that play, and as a result, the QB made a bad decision, forcing that football into double coverage.
This time he's got it. Caught, and he's close to a first down.
Yo, my whole fucking team getting hurt right now.
Man down on the play as the officials
Every
take a break
play.
to let him be checked out. And the Bulls are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need explosive plays through the air.
4th down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Gets it out quickly. They stop him.
Oh my goodness, bro. Tough ass game. Was fucking right there. 2nd quarter, 3rd fucking quarter again, bro. Again, 3rd quarter.
Switch ends of the field. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They go back to work with the 1st down in the final period of this one. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws for the tight.
Why is
Just a barista.
Come on, guy. You standing right there, bro.
Tap that toe and get the 1st down. The Cardinals looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Going to the run, it's Smothers. Fights off the defender. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
Man, that's the advantage of having a good coaching staff that teach these players in this type of situation with the lead late in the game. You want to stay in the field of play and keep the clock ticking. They do that after that nice run.
He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
They showed this run in the 1st half, right? You saw it. They loaded up on this side, ran the football, had some success. What do they do in the 2nd half? Pull some guys, run the counter the other direction to keep the defense off balance.
He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. They'll move the wide receiver. Receiver going for the edge on the jet sweep. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, this defense knew coming into the game they were going to see some of these jet sweeps, and they were ready that time. A great job communicating before the snap. Everybody had their eyes in the right place, and they're able to tackle the receiver for a loss.
He did not make it a stone wall on third down. Now on fourth down,
Would have been the stop of the game had I not thrown a pick. 2 picks back to back, bro.
Easy call for the refs. And now the lead is even bigger. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Texas State just wrapped up 4 quarters worth of dominance on its way to a never-in-doubt victory. And that's really the standard there in San Marcos. They'll enjoy this one all week. A busy day in the Sun Belt Conference, and an outcome that figures to shuffle the deck there as we send it back to you.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Anderson wants to throw. Rushes on him.
It's pretty obvious. This defense came into this one knowing they were going to have to play a complete game until there were zeros on the clock, especially against this quarterback. You cannot take your foot off the gas. And that's exactly what they're doing here. Late in the 4th quarter, they're still bringing it, and they get another sack.
Throws to the tight end. And this is going to be incomplete on third down. The Bulls decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. Just about took that one to the house.
Bro, you watching this shit?
Him down, but when you have a return like that, it pretty much eats up everything gained by the punt. And they will open this drive right on the doorstep with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line.
Really nice awareness by that guy, too, because it looked as though his momentum might carry him out of bounds, might stop the clock, but he knew to get down. He was fighting to make sure he fell down in the field to play, and as a result, the clock keeps ticking.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on third down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on third down.
Looking to get it in. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today.
Nah, I'm talking to Nolly. I'm asking Nolly if he's watching the game because I got one broadcaster.
Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we're looking pretty good.
Anderson will throw. Blasted as he lets it go. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes. Bring the speed on the field and get ready to play the pass.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Pressure coming. And he left that one short. Tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long. And that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense. And that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the 4th.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
Motion from the wideout. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's fourth down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Going to work in the red zone, they can pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Looking for the score. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Handoff to the single running back.
This nigga just threw my boy.
Had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
I think at this point of the game now in the second half, down by as many points as they are, it's going to be really hard for the offense to sprinkle in the run. They tried it there, it didn't work. I think you got to be thinking about the passing game now and start trying to identify playmakers out on the perimeter of the field that can get you back in this game.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. They're throwing for it on fourth down. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs.
And I get it. That's for pride's sake. This game's over. Like, I know you're down and you try to mount drives, and sometimes you even try to get young guys in the game at this point. But now you're just fighting for pride and just letting them try not to get any more points on the score.
They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Cardinals with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
3 consecutive L's, a hat trick of losses, and as a result, you can take their hat out of the ring for most of their goals.
Yep, most of their goals are done. And listen, I don't know what they do really well. This is bad. 3 losses in a row. It's not good. They got to figure something out, but it's a long season still. There's still a lot of room to find some positive, Jesse. Maybe throughout the way, there's going to be something happens that's positive.
So you're saying there's a chance. I like it. Always positive. Glass half full, Dave. Listen, I don't think they can fix everything in one week. I think this team needs to go back to the drawing board. They need to focus on one specific area of their football team to try to improve on and get this thing going.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
You have to watch her jump through as part of the movie frame. We have to find. When I saw this, excuse me, what the exact same one from the feel of the run? Man, I roll up the rabbit.
Their faces, my head.
People invest in stocks, but for me,
It's not done.
Babe. Babe.
so fond of
Bella can't fit the jacket she ate. Bella can't fit the jacket she ate. She ate, she can't fit. I'm telling you that now. Look up, come here.
She thinks she's only doing anything with air and water, so she's completely sick. I know she was really old. She got on the city gas house and she said, "Governor, I don't know what to do. How many sorts of things you survive? They didn't get to not even nothing. My people. She got her results. She wanted some of the resume. Said she know you want. Yeah, I mean, what she did that? She did some online school or something like that. Actually, she went to undergrad at Jackson State. And then she went to Harvard and got a law degree. And then
What's up?
the community that she
Yeah,
is.
what's up? I can't only.
You want to put your thumb around?
Oh, so it's button on the top. Come on.
I don't play like that. Now, some kind of community they got on there. You don't play. You stronger than LBWCG 50. I'm sorry. Who are you? I'm the age where I'm a drive. You know, this is just political thing. Oh, okay. Let me make this clear. We have to get clear that everything is free to get this service. So we got to have that. If y'all want to try to make it hard for it, we'll send this bitch up if we have to. And I'll tell this bitch out if y'all mess with my room. You fuck around the phone. Let's see you. I like your suit, young man. Yeah, man. Stand still. Yeah, that's my practice. This is your office. Okay. And this is your staff. This is Kenny. This is well, in most cases, yes. Here a while. This is the first time that the governor and the lieutenant governor has been a different umbrella. Different parties, yes.
Yes, baby.
So,
What?